Hello everybody. When you're buying coin lots like this, and this is 3.8 ounces, troy ounces of coins in this bag, and we'll look at a few of them here in a second. $57. The time I bought it was below melt because silver was over $22 an ounce or something, 23 maybe. All these pretty much in this bag are all sterling silver coins that usually if you buy these individually they cost more, and we can go over some of them too. The first one I'm going to go over is this bag I bought. Coin dealer told me it was priced right at melt. There are a couple coins in here that are pretty spectacular. Now these Philippines 50 centavos, and this one's a 20. That isn't silver. What's this one? That's a 10 centavos. That's a 5 one. That's not silver, and that's not silver. This particular one, though, this 50 centavos one doesn't look too bad. A little toning, but not. It's a, if I remember correctly, it's about 0.24 ounces or ASW of silver in this. It's either, I think it's 75%, but that doesn't matter too much to me. This, though, you try to buy these half Balboas, probably not going to get them for melt. It's a really neat looking design. I quite like these coins a whole lot. And I'd like to get more of them. I have a couple of them that are like uncirculated. This is very heavy toned. And then this last piece here, it's a 1920. 5 grams, 90%. Same size as a US 20-cent coin, although those carry a lot heavier premium. Something stuck on this coin right there, and I can't get it off. I tried, well, there it goes. I just got it to come off. Don't know what it was, but it's gone now, or at least most of it. It's a neat design. I like these Cuban stars. I got a couple other ones, but that makes that bag, so I don't get it too mixed up with the others, keeping the lots separate. Work these back in their bag. Move on to this one. All these are sterling silver Canadian coins, mostly 5-cent ones. And all you have to do is look at the date. That's an 1899 one right there, Queen Victoria on it. (1915, 1914, 1912, 1906, and 1919. And the 10 centavos is 1917. These aren't worn that bad, and generally, if they're carded and a coin dealer has them that way, they usually want more for these than what I ended up paying, because the whole lot was $15.75 when I bought it. There's 7 coins, and usually these are $4 or $5, maybe $3.50 for some of these. That's usually $5 in a card anytime I've seen them. So that's an interesting little coin lot too. But this is how you can get some of your coin lots, is by buying foreign. Sometimes you can get them at or below melt. Now all these aren't really worn that bad. This was 3.8 troy ounces of coins. It says 39 coins in it. Some of them are 80%, and there's several larger coins that are like the quarter Balboa here, and there's a Cuban star in this. We'll go ahead and open this up. Most of the dimes are 10-cent coins in it, are Canadian ones that are 80%, as well as a few quarters that are 80%, like this one, 52. But there's a Cuban star coin in this one, which is a 1915. It's 5 grams, 90%. And then there's this, which I think is French. It's a 1 franc coin, about the size of a US quarter, maybe a little thinner. It's probably 83.5% silver. Let's find the quarter Balboa. There's another one of those. So there's 2 of these in there. These coins come out to $1.46 a piece at that price. And these, as well as this, and all these other this Cuban star coin, and the Balboa, which is toned, kind of weird. This one is a 1953. That's 90% silver. It's beat up a little bit, but at $1.46 at the time I bought these, there's a 5-cent bent up 1912 sterling silver. The time I bought these, most of these coins were at, these were probably about $1.40 in melt value at the time. Obviously, these quarters, like this one, it's a 1968, that might be 50%. I'd have to wait to know for sure. These other quarters that are Canadian quarter, like this one that's older, this is 80% silver, and this is 90% silver. These are easily worth more than $1.40, $1.50 in melt. So with most of the small coins being about $1.40, $1.50 in melt value, that's a 50% one. That would be, but it's not worn very much. You can see it's got pretty much high rims, especially on this side. You can see the shadow coming off of it. But anyway, and then there was even a slicked out Barber dime in this. So bad that you can barely see the design, but altogether this is 3.8 troy ounces of coins and $1.46 or so each at that price, $57. So I felt like I got a really good deal on this particular lot. And this deal wasn't too bad considering what kind of coins they are. This being right at melt, but having a Balboa in it like that, I thought that was all a really good deal as well. Including that other lot I just showed. Where did I put it? Where did I put that? This one that I covered in a video previously. I mean, it's $8 for all these. And that one's a Canadian sterling silver quarter in there. And the Balboa alone, those two, pretty close to that price if you were to buy them separately. Anyway, getting coin lots as a group is a good way to get them cheaper. And Addicted to Minis likes to do that all the time. He'll buy his coins real cheap. And there's a German half mark from 1915, World War I coin. Anyway, all this stuff was $57, and like I said, I'm estimating it amounts to about 3.2 That's a Queen Victoria 10 cent. I'm estimating this to be about 3.2 or 3.3 ounces of silver in that lot, that collection. Anyway, I kind of went a little bit longer on this particular video than I thought, but I wanted to cover this topic because Addicted to Minis likes this topic a lot. Buying these little coin lots like this and getting a good price. And anytime you get a Balboa in them, that's also cool. Whether it's a 1/10 Balboa, a quarter Balboa, a half Balboa, or even if you get a lot with big 1 Balboa coins in them, along other stuff, because the Balboas aren't easy to come by. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good day, and like and subscribe if you like this kind of video.